Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today I want to pour in the oval shape mold from Molds and Shapes. It's the coaster mold, and I want to make a colorful pour. So I already placed or poured my clear resin into my mold. I torched it, I used the heat gun just to pop most of the bubbles. But I found that I have some micro bubbles and I could not do anything about it anymore. But anyway, now I'm showing you how I mixed my white, and I used just a little bit of the ResiTint Max Titanium White into my resin, and then I just check if it's good mixed. You know, when there are still sort of streaks on your stick, when you see it, just mix it a little bit more. And then I'm just cleaning my popsicle stick so I can check if my white is good enough. And when you see sort of like a little bit of the popsicle stick shining through, then, well, for me it's perfect then. Then I decided to use the Interference Pearl. It's a mica from Etter Art, same like the resin I'm using, Mastercast resin, and also the white pigment paste. I take the mica, the pearl, into my white resin. I mix it very, very well. I'm really stirring it very well, so I don't have any powder traps in my white. So you really need to take your time in stirring everything very well. Sometimes it happens that I'm not stirring so well, and then I have those little powder traces, but, well, it happens. Anyway, now I'm just making sure I get rid of all the bubbles which are trapped at the side of my mold, using here my little dotting tool. It's a very fine dotting tool. You can buy these dotting tool on Amazon, or I even found it in a sort of dollar shop in Germany. It's called Teddy. It's of course not a dollar shop, but you can compare it. So yeah, they are not too expensive. And then I just also use the heat gun just to make the surface also a little bit smooth, so that the resin or the resin inks can spread a little bit later when I pour them. But first I take care that I get my white resin into my piping bag. There I'm just popping the bubbles which are trapped on the surface, and I'm just pouring my white into my piping bag. And I will also snip it already, so this is done, so I don't start with this later. You see it in a second. Please, when you snip the top of your piping bag, never snip too big. You can always snip a little bit more off later, but check first if it suits you. I know roughly how much I need, so I don't need to check too much anymore, but please make sure first a little bit smaller, and then you can always snipe a little bit more, or snip. Anyway, now I'm taking the Octopus resin inks, and I start with the color Butterscotch. Then I will be taking the Papaya. It's a beautiful orange. The Butterscotch is a beautiful yellow tone. After this, I use the Strawberry, and finally the Teal. With the teal color, I'm a little bit worried that it won't take so much of the pigment paste, the white pigment paste, because sometimes with blue tones you really have problems, you know, that a flower will close proper. I find when I use the Enzian from Octopus, and I should have maybe used it, but I didn't think, it would have been better. But anyway, I link all the products I am using into my description box. And for the US, because it's difficult to get alcohol inks from Europe to the US, please check out Laura's Art Corner, because she stores a wide range of Octopus resin inks in her store. So just check her out. And anyway, here I'm just doing my pattern, and you see I just pour from left to right, right to left, and I'm making this design. I did this with the angels in the other pour. I'm not sure, maybe a week ago or something. And I like this for the angel dress, and I just thought I'd do this in the oval form. But then I thought it looks also a little bit like Easter, and I really need to laugh. But anyway, I just needed something colorful for once, and that's why I've chosen those colors. And I wanted to use the oval-shaped coaster mold. So my pour is done. And then I was not sure, shall I put a little bit more white in there? How do I now do my design? What shall I do? So you see me really hesitating, then I'm really thinking. And sometimes you're just not sure of what you do. But then I thought I just go from down upwards and just do one big swirl. You see what I'm doing there. And that's it. And I'm repeating this for all the other 3 coasters. And I'm really wondering what the blue is gonna do. But you see that the blue really spread it. And yeah, I'm always, with the teal color, I'm always a little bit afraid because it just doesn't close. The white doesn't close. But we will see at the end. And now there's gonna be the last one. And then I'm ready with my pour. But you see, I'm always taking my time. Even though this video is already a little bit faster, I'm still pouring very slowly. Now I'm just finally take the torch again. Here, please always be careful using the torch. And this is now a close-up, and you can see that the yellow, the orange and the red really make a beautiful design, but I'm not sure about the teal color because you see it's still open gap, and I cannot fill up my mold later with a back layer because I really filled the resin up to the rim. So I'm quite curious how this is going to turn out. But anyway, this is now the next day. It's 24 hours later. I really waited 24 hours because I needed to go to work. I poured in the evening and I could demold in the evening. In the morning, I didn't have the time. So yeah, I'm very curious. Anyway, if you're interested in the mold, in the products from Etter Art or Octopus, please check out my description box. There are the promo codes, and yeah, you can have a look if you want to. And now just let's have a look for my pour. I'm not quite sure if I'm 100% happy, to be honest. I like the design, I like it very much, but I'm so upset about the blue, the blue or the teal color. Beside this, the petals are very beautiful, and there's a really nice sheen to the pearl effect in the white and also, in the colors. But as I said, with the teal, I'm not too pleased with it. However, I'm just wondering what you are thinking of them. Here's the last one. If you like them or if you have a different idea, just let me know. And here's the final result coming with the reveal. And like I said, you can also see some micro bubbles. I was unlucky that day. I don't know, but I just wonder what you think of these. And yeah, we see each other hopefully for my next video. Take care and thanks for watching. Bye bye.